It's a very special edition of the Hallmark Remodeler Show. Now look, we are on site because you know what Hallmark's all about. Roofing, windows, siding, kitchens, bathrooms. But today we're doing a very different kind of a program. We're going to talk about roofing and siding and windows and kitchens and bathrooms and the usual stuff Hallmark does. The 40 plus years of expertise, the best materials, the best prices. You know that. You can get online and you can look at the website, hallmarkremodelers.com. You can call the toll-free number, 800-945-2233, anytime you want. Of course, if you need anything done, Uncle Al's going to do it for you better, faster, and cheaper. You know that. That's what Hallmark Remodeler's story is. But today, what's today? What are we doing out here with all the noise and all the mayhem? Very special, unique show. We're talking about concrete, first of all. Concrete, asphalt, driveways, patios, decks. All the things that took a beating over the wintertime. All the things that people need either replaced or repaired. Now, in a lot of cases, you'll have things, and you can see them around here. We're going to show you things that are broken up a little bit, things that are damaged, things that, have not weathered the test of time all too well. You know what those things are, those little jobs you really need to get done. And some of them, you can trip over them, can be hazardous. You need to get it addressed. Hallmark can take care of you like no one else can. It's a one-call, one-stop shop to take care of anything, concrete, asphalt, whatever it might be. So we are talking about concrete and pavement, repairing, replacing, creating. We showed you just a couple of minutes ago all of that before stuff, all of the work that's being done, all of the stuff that's being dug up, and all of the things that Hallmark Remodelers does. Now we wanted to take a quick stop and show you some of the after shots. This is Mr. Maxwell. His home was done here, and you can see the beautiful sidewalk, the brick wall, the steps. I got to ask you, number one, do you love the work?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's a yes or no question. That was easy. Tell me something. When you contacted Hallmark, what was the process like? How did they treat you?
They treat me very nice. I like the way they treat me, trying to get the contract done up and everything. I think they did a great job doing it with me.
Now, tell me exactly what Hallmark did over here.
They did the steps and the landing and the sidewalk and the, what do you call this thing?
The retaining wall over here. This is beautiful.
They did all this stuff.
And it really came out nice because you can see the difference. I mean, this is sort of if you look back, you can see a what was to what is. And it really is a remarkable job. It really adds a beautiful curb appeal to the house, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
Let me ask you a question. When people come over, what do they tell you?
They asked me, who do the work? I told them. They said they did a very, very nice job.
Now, we are talking about concrete. We are talking about walkways. We're talking about repairing, whether you need something repaired. All of this stuff needed to be replaced, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do any repair work, or was it just a complete, start it all over, start from scratch?
They start from scratch.
They started from scratch. Okay. So I keep telling you that no matter what kind of a job it is, whether it's a complete job or whether you say, you know what, my steps got beat up a little bit during the winter, I need something repaired, or there's a crack in the pavement that I can't, walk over, it's getting a little bit, dangerous. That's the kind of thing you got to call Al on right now, because those appointments are booking super fast. Even if you're thinking about it remotely, get on the phone right now, 800-945-2233. Go to the website, hallmarkremodelers.com. Better, you know what? Al is sitting around. Give him a buzz, 800-945-2233. Ask him about it, whether it's roofing, windows, siding, kitchens, bathrooms, additions, decks, or any of the concrete, or the weirdest thing, this is a weird juxtaposition, I know, only to show you what flexibility is. This is what Hallmark does. Walk-in tubs. Let's go. So we're on the road, and I said, you know what, we have got to go see some of these walk-in tubs. We must do it. We must talk to the homeowners, and we're here with Pat Plauder. This is your home. You just got one of these walk-in tubs. First of all, what made you get it?
Well, my husband is disability and has scoliosis, and it's hard for him to get in and out of the tub. And we were somewhere, and he fell in a regular tub.
Oh boy, he fell. Oh boy.
He fell and broke a couple ribs.
Ugh.
So I made the decision. I think it's time to get a walk-in tub.
So I mean, that is one of the, if not the most major concern, is a safety issue. Now, we're talking about these walk-in tubs. What's it like now that the walk-in tub is in the house?
It's great. We both use it, and I'll tell you, it's one of the best things I've ever made for a decision. My husband and I are both handicapped, and we have like diabetes and muscles and our bones are getting frail and everything. So it's hard to get in and out of the tub, and this was a big decision to make.
I know, I totally understand that, but you say it's that's it. It's that whole issue of safety with the tub in the house now. I mean, a regular tub is dangerous for anybody. People get nervous, they slip, whatever it might be. Now that you have the tub, how is that feeling of, okay, I'm going, oh, wait, I want to catch that again. Do that again.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Stress, number one. You go in the tub and you just melt. And I swear, I put my little light on and everything, and I get the music and the aromatherapy, and I'll tell you, I just relax. When I get out, I feel 100% better.
And that's wonderful.
I'm telling you, it changed my life.
I'm glad to hear it changed your life, because I know that that's what the tub does. I want to talk to you a little bit more about that. But come back to me one more time about that safety issue. Now you can say, okay, I'm going to go take a bath. I'm going to use the tub. Any feeling of trepidation?
No, I'll tell you what, we have bars in the tub for safety issues.
Of course.
Okay? You don't have to go down real low or anything to sit down. And that's also, but you also get a shower head, and you sit down, you take a shower. You don't have to stand up. You get in there and you sit down.
And you feel and you are safe.
You are safe. And also at the bottom of the tub, there's like a, what do you call it? Roughage. So you're not slipping with your feet. You're not afraid of slipping.
So the entry point is low. There's a nice rough surface, so it's an anti-slip surface, which is great, and you love it. So we're sitting out here. It's a beautiful day. Look, we're out here in the yard. The water's going. You know what we got to do, and I'm going to ask, do you mind if we go inside and take a look?
Sure, come on inside.
All right, come on. We're going to go take a look. Now we're going to see what this tub is all about. Come on. Okay, so we came inside. Now, as you can see, the walk-in tub is here. What used to be here?
A regular tub.
Okay, so it was a regular tub. And what was the process like when they came into the house and they said, okay, we're going to take the regular one out, put the new one in? How was that whole process? Was it a lot of aggravation, or was it fairly simple?
It was fairly simple. We just had to do some modifications, like make the doorway bigger, But I live in a bungalow. It's a small house. So we got it, a tub that will fit this room.
And it fits perfectly. It looks great.
Perfect. Exactly. It fits perfectly. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I had people come and actually got in my tub to see how it was and everything.
I ain't doing that. That's not on TV. Okay,
true.
we'll behave ourselves now. Okay, you were talking about the health issues that prompted you to get the tub. How has the tub helped you and helped your husband?
It helps my husband and me really good. Our backs isn't as achy or anything like that, and the stress level is down.
And that's key.
It's down.
So now you said on this tub, and I know this is going to be a little bit of a mess, but you'll follow us in here. You said that on this tub, like down the bottom there's all sorts of anti-slip surfaces. Can you open that up? So that's very easy to get into. You can see that.
You can feel it. You can't see it. You can feel it. This has a light in it. It's got like a heater in it. It's got aromatherapy in it, and like with the aromatherapy, you put in a little button, a little thing, and actually makes bubbles. I mean, like a bubble bath.
Wow. Okay. So it's got all the things in it. So again, if you're looking to, and I'm going to say thank you. We're doing this in the bathroom, which is really very elegant. Pat, thank you very much for having us in your home and showing us the tub and sharing your story with us. I really appreciate that. Again, if you are even thinking about a walk-in tub, a living well walk-in tub is really, it's a godsend. In a lot of ways, it's a godsend. And now, yes, you can afford it. Get on the phone, make that call, go to the website, get one. Your life will change. We've been talking a lot about the safety issues of these tubs, and certainly when she's in it, I'm sure she's expressed this to you, she feels pretty safe in there, right?
Oh, yes, she does. She lets me know I'm okay, because I asked her, she all right and everything. I'm fine. Don't even worry about me. I'll be out a little bit, so you can hear the anxiousness in her voice that she enjoys her tub.
There's a lot of energy there, too. It really is revitalizing.
It really is, because she uses it for like a little like a spa type thing, because it bubbles and she just be relaxed in it. It's like really, it's her little play toy.
See, and again, we've talked a lot about the safety issues. What we've hit on here in the Scott household is independence. And that's really, it's remarkable that now she doesn't have to use the sink. Right. It gives her a sense of that independence getting in there, doesn't it?
Yes, it makes it very independent, and she feels like her usual self of not having to rely on me or her grandchildren to help her out with anything. She can do it all herself, and she enjoys it.
It is a very special edition of the Hallmark Remodeler Show. Now, you know what Hallmark is all about. Roofing, windows, siding, kitchens, bathrooms. Before we get back to what we're doing here, let's talk about kitchens and bathrooms. Nobody, but nobody, does kitchens and bathrooms better than Hallmark. It's something we've done and done exceedingly well for 45 plus years. I said 40 before, it's really 45 plus years. You talk about craftsmanship, you talk about materials, you talk about timeliness, cleanliness, and above everything else, price. Nobody but nobody beats Hallmark.
You know, well, I worked with a lot of contractors, and these contractors, they were very, very nice. They call me by my first name. And, you know, it's nice that you can have a one-on-one with the contractors that you work with. Mm-hmm. You know, they call you by your first name. They're on time. They tell you they're going to be here at 7 o'clock. They're here at 7 o'clock. Sometimes they was even here earlier than 7, waiting for me. You know what I mean?
Al is a hands-on person. He contacted me at every point. If I had questions, I could call him, and he just worked through it nicely. I would have never gotten it done if it had not been him working with me.
What was your experience with Hallmark like?
Oh, I loved Hallmark. They were excellent. I had called contractors in a number of times, and it took them weeks to give me an estimate.
Right.
Hallmark came in, and I had a big project here, and they gave me the estimate that night, and they stuck to it.
And
it was great.
It's spot on, huh?
Yes, it was wonderful.
Was it done the way you wanted it? Was it done timely? Did it come in on budget? How did we do?
Oh, great.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yes, everything was good. Everything came out the way we wanted it and on time.
You make a phone call, and Uncle Al comes out.
That's right.
How was he to work with, for real?
Beautiful man. I love Uncle Al, okay? And
Al-
he's the man to talk to all the time.
Well, I realize that. What exactly was the process? What did he come out here to, talk about design or talk about what how to work?
Yeah, he talked to us. He showed us pictures, what the work looked like and what it looked afterwards. He showed us everything before we even started.
The question I have to ask, because I'm guessing I know the answer is, if somebody were to say to you, Mary, I'm kind of thinking I want to get some work done on my house, what would you tell them?
Well, they've already said it.
Okay.
It's like 1 million people have said it. They came by and they said, "Is this the company that did your home?" They said it's very beautiful, and it said wasn't one thing out of place. It was perfect. So I gave them the number, took them down, and I gave them the number of Hallmark.
So if you need anything done in the home, kitchens, baths, roofing, window siding, maybe an addition, maybe a tear down, maybe a brand new deck, maybe a new walkway. Doesn't matter what it is. You want electrical work done, you need drywall work, it doesn't matter. No matter how small or how big the job is, Hallmark can handle it and handle it well. All you got to do is go to the website, hallmarkremodelers.com, or get on the phone and call Al right now, 800-945-2233. 800-945-2233. Al is always there. He'll answer the call. He'll take the call. He'll take all your information. We'll come to you. We'll give you the options. We'll give you the prices. We'll give you the things you can put in, take out, whatever it might be. We'll give you the remodeling advice for free. And really, you know what? If you said to Al, look, I need you to help me out with a little bit of an extra discount, I guarantee he'll do that for you too. We will work with you no matter what. So what's going on here today? What's all the craziness going on? We're concentrating on concrete and driveways and sidewalks and steps. It's all about concrete, all about asphalt. Things have taken a beating over the winter, and you've seen some of the things that have happened to walkways and have happened to driveways, whether it's been beat up by the weather or the test of time has just said, that's it, you're done. People are looking to get things repaired. People are looking to take care of things. Now, whether you're looking to repair something, a little tiny job, take a look at this step. I want you to see this here. This is really a hazard. It's a tiny little thing, and there may be half a dozen of them. You need to get these things replaced because you do not want somebody tripping over this stuff. Or maybe like here, you need everything done. If you want to swing around here and take a look, this whole area, and we're going to show you, this is the before part. We're going to come back with another program, or maybe even we can do this today, and show you the after pictures. Look at this. This whole thing is being redone. It's an entire gut and replace, all new concrete work being done right now. That's what Hallmark does. That's the magic of Hallmark remodelers. Whether it's a tiny little repair job or an entire, I want the entire thing redone. I want to do something with great pavers and stone and masonry and ornate detail. We can take care of that for you. Again, I don't want to scare you with that. Some people want that. Some people say, you know what? I have an open checkbook. I want to do it. That's terrific. Most people don't. Most people say, listen, can you take this and make it safe? Can you take this and make it better? But not just make it better. You can see it. I'm going to take you on a walk. Come on, I want to show you something. All right, take a look at this. I deliberately moved over here to show you what I meant. This is a repair job. Come on, you can come back up and not look at the concrete. I want to show you that. This is what I'm talking about. When you have these issues here with half is patched, half is not patched, half is broken up, yeah, it's safe. That's not the kind of work Hallmark does. I mean, if you need something patched or repaired, we can certainly do that, but we're going to make it seamless for you. We're not going to make it where you say, oh my goodness, that thing was obviously fixed and this thing obviously has never been touched. Part of what Hallmark does, we pay attention to those details. And this, like you can see here with what's going on, this is going to be all redone. And you don't have to have a job of this scope. It's great to be out here in a place like this to show you the kind of work and the kind of scope of things Hallmark does. So, on this very special edition of the Hallmark Remodelers Show, we seem to be running back between two different things: concrete, pavement, driveways, things like that, and walk-in tubs. Now, I know that is a very, very weird combination, but what it's showing you is the range that Hallmark brings to the table. You already know that Hallmark does roofing, windows, siding, kitchens, bathrooms. Been doing it 45 years plus. You know, if you call Al and you say you need any kind of work done in the home, whether it's electrical, HVAC, plaster, it doesn't matter what it is. An addition, a complete teardown, a tiny little itty-bitty repair, you know that Hallmark is going to take care of it with the best craftsmen, the best materials, at the best price. Quite simply, it's that simple, okay? Now, there's a website, hallmarkremodelers.com. It's there on the screen. You can also call the toll-free number, 800-945-2233. Now, if you want some work done, especially when it comes to concrete, you've got to call Al right now because those appointments are booking super fast. Also, if you're interested in the walk-in tub, we have a special incentive program going on right now that will save you thousands, I said thousands of dollars. So if you're thinking about the walk-in tub, you may want to call immediately. If you need any work done, doesn't matter what it is, really get on the phone. Call Al, 800-945-2233. Because again, appointments are booking fast. We can take care of you right now. Everything is free for you right now. We'll come to the home, we'll look at it, we'll give you the design advice, we'll give you all the options. Whether you need it, and it doesn't matter, whether you need a kitchen, whether you need a bathroom, or whether you need something like this. This is work that was just completed at this property. Not only was there a beautiful walkway done with steps up to the house, and you can see that, there were two enormous driveways that were put in as well. Now, a lot of people say, well, you know, if they're going to do that job, it's so huge, that's not for me. I told you before, whether it's a huge job that has to be created from nothing, and you can see the driveways, those are new. The two driveways were new. This was something that was replaced. There was blacktop here. It was all cracked up. That was replaced. Or in the case of a small thing, because, you know, the weather is beating things up quite a bit, if something needs to be repaired, a small little crack in a step, a small little crack in a walkway, you know, those things can get very dangerous. They're very simple to repair. Hallmark does them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get on the phone right now. Call Al, 800-945-2233, and talk to him. So, if you want to discuss a project, doesn't matter what it is, I'll recap that for you one more time. Roofing, siding, windows, kitchens, baths, you know Hallmark does all that. HVAC, new floors, new rooms, additions, doesn't matter what it is. Or, in the case of the special projects we have today, concrete, whether you're going to repair something, whether you're going to replace something, whether you're going to create something from scratch. And of course, the Living Well walk-in tubs. The walk-in tubs were a very special product that people look at and they go, oh my goodness, they're so expensive. Now, you can get that walk-in tub at a fraction, and I mean fraction, of the cost of a walk-in tub. This is America's best built walk-in tub, installed by experts, okay? It is made from the finest material. It is made so that it has the lowest step in. And you will save, I am not kidding, if you've looked into these things before and you say, oh my goodness, they're like $20,000. It's not even close. Not even close. Hallmark's program and Hallmark's manufacturers, it's all made here in the United States, by the way. We're making it here and selling it here. And we're outside and there's all sorts of noise and people are honking and waving. We're making it here and selling it here. And that's why we can take these tubs and sell them at the, aggressive isn't even the right word for it. Remarkable is a much better word. Thousands of dollars less.
So have you called that number on the screen yet? 800-945-2233. We're talking about walk-in tubs. We're talking about what a godsend a walk-in tub is to people. And we're here in the home of Al and Gilda Fingerman. And you have a walk-in tub just off the bat. Tell me what you think of the thing.
I love it.
Why? Why do you love it?
I have a small space in the bedroom, the bathroom, and it had a hand shower, and I didn't feel safe in it. So I was very nervous every time I had to take my shower.
You know, that's one of the biggest concerns that we've heard over and over and over again from people who've gotten these walk-in tubs. More than anything else, safety is an issue. Right. Now that you have the thing, yes. How do you feel about using it?
Very safe, and love it. I love it because it's comfortable, it's easy to use, and most of the time, if I need help, my husband is here. I'm grateful to have my husband.
You actually help out?
Once in a while.
Once in a while, okay.
Like my back, if I can't get to my back, he does the back.
I'm available.
But
okay, you know what? We're going to leave that in. That's good. I like that. He's available. Ladies, we'll put the number on the screen. Now, can you use that as well?
Certainly. I find it very reliable and very good. I enjoy it.
I want to tell you something. Mm-hmm. The children were concerned because it was a small space and he's so tall, and they wanted to make sure that he would be able to use it as well. He likes to shower. I like the bathtub.
And we're talking walk-in tubs. 800-945-2233. Couldn't be easier. Go online. You can see them. They're all over the place. The Living Well tubs, they're beautiful, and they are a godsend to people. Whether it's an issue of independence, whether it's an issue of safety, whether it's an issue of reliability, now's the time to act. Because, you know, a couple of years ago, and it wasn't a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago, to a lot of people, they were very, very unaffordable. Now that's changed. Look into it now. Call the 800 number on the screen, 800-945-2233. Now, we're in the home of Gilda and Al Fingerman, and you aren't kidding. This is a small space, but you managed to get this in here.
Yeah.
Now,
and that has bubbles that I enjoy too.
And it comes with bubbles. There you go. I like that. Well, you know what? We can add that too. I think there's a little thing you can pour into it.
Very relaxing. You know, when I'm already in the tub, so I sit there for a while and let the bubbles bubble.
It makes you happy. It makes you feel good. And again, you can see that we're sort of, tight here to look. Yeah. It did get in here, and it looks perfect.
Well, they had to make the doorway bigger to get it in.
And they did, and it seems pretty seamless to me.
No problem.
No problem at all. Get on the phone, 800-945-2233. Check it out now. Living Well walk-in tubs. You're going to love it. Living Well walk-in tubs. Uncle Al is doing this, and what a show this has been. We're talking about roofing, windows, siding, kitchens, baths, concrete, pavement, and of course, the pièce de résistance, that's a $3 word, walk-in tubs. Now, we have talked about safety, we've talked about independence, we've talked about convenience, we've talked about revitalization when people buy these tubs, and we've talked about money. This is what's important. So many people who've purchased these tubs, they've all said the same thing. Not only is Uncle Al wonderful and it's great and easy to get to, we're going to hear another person say probably the same thing in just a second. But the biggest misconception about these tubs is, they're so expensive, I can't. Yes, you can afford a walk-in tub. They're made in the USA. These things are made out of the best materials possible, low clearance, so it's easy to get into, anti-slip surface, all the bells and whistles, remarkably affordable. If you've even looked into it before and you've gotten some of those huge numbers, and believe me, they were huge, nowhere near it. Yes, you can. Yes, you should get one of these walk-in tubs. Now, we are here with Adrienne Lilly, who obviously purchased this for someone in the family, right?
Yes, my father.
Can you tell me what the story was that prompted you to get the tub?
My old tub was too high, and we needed something that we could actually put him into, being so he doesn't walk.
Okay, so the issue is being able to get around its mobility, right?
Yes, mobility.
Now, with the old tub, how was he getting into it, or was he just not using it?
It took a lot of oomph to get him in.
Okay, so a lot of people had to pitch in and help, and it was a whole production, right?
Yes, it was.
All right, so now that you have the walk-in tub, what's the biggest difference this thing has provided for you?
It's easier to get him in. He can sit up better inside it instead of sitting on a shower chair.
It's a matter of convenience. It's a matter of independence. When your dad expresses to you what he thinks about the tub, what does he say?
The best part about it, he loves the jets. So
everybody talks about the bubbles. See, it's invigorating. It's revitalizing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now, does anybody else use this?
The whole family.
See, that's the other thing. Everybody says, "Oh, it's just for one person, or it's that person that needs it." Everybody can use this, and it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it's very beautiful. Nice.
Okay, so tell me about your experience with Uncle Al and Hallmark, okay? Mm-hmm. Obviously, you gave Al a call and said, look, this is what we're looking for. What was the process like? Was it easy? Was it hard? What was it like?
One phone call.
That's it?
One phone call.
Well, you see the number on the screen, 800-945-2233. Dial it. Talk about the walk-in talk. Talk about anything. When Uncle Al gets on the phone with you at Hallmark, and I'm telling you, we've been doing this for nearly 50 years. I know I went from 40 to 45 to 50 since 1965. So, it's 50 years already. The best materials, the best craftsmanship, the best prices. And you know what? One satisfied customer after another. You don't stay in business that long making enemies. You stay in business that long making friends and doing things right.
You get on the phone right now, 800-945-2233. Go to the website, hallmarkremodelers.com. On the website, there's a whole bunch of little video pieces that we've done over the years of customer after customer, client after client saying the same thing. I love Al. They were always on time. They always cleaned up. You know how important that is? Cleanliness. You can see, just click on a few of those, go through them. The main thing you really got to do right now, because when we start talking about this stuff and we start getting these phone calls, we book very, very quickly. So if you're even remotely thinking about it, get yourself on the phone, talk to Al, schedule an appointment. There's no charge for anything. We'll take care of everything, including the financing. People always ask about that. Do you finance? Nobody has a better financing track record and a better financing arm and better financing banks than Hallmark Remodelers. Nobody. When it comes to anything concrete, anything asphalt, driveways, sidewalks, decks, doesn't matter. Get on the phone right now. Call Al. Book it now. Get an appointment now, because these things go very quickly. 800-945-2233 or hallmarkremodelers.com. The premier home improvement, home remodeling company, Hallmark Remodelers.